Alrighty. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Perfect. Oh, where did my camera go? Am I grabbing it? Oh, I am. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's not too laggy, I hope. Let me double check. Hi, Jeffron. Welcome, welcome. Can I make this bigger? Oh, we can make this bigger. Look at that. But it's gonna follow me everywhere I go, isn't it? I can't actually move right now. What? I can't move. What? Alright. That's a bit of a problem, maybe. I'm bouncing on my tail? Wow. How dare you? Didn't give permission for tail bouncing. Alright. I mean, first time I've done a VRChat stream in a while. Just had an idea to just hang out in Cubelandia here, watching my stuff shoot, the cubes. Just decided to do a little just chatting stream here tonight. Thought it'd be fun. It would be a nice chill time. All right, let me see here. Let's shrink this down a little bit. See if I can put it on my wrist. My wrist. There's a way to do it, and let's see if I can remember. Oh, here we go. All right, now it's on my wrist. I may need to shrink it down because it's really big right now. I can just have it like this and just double click to bring it up and up and out. That's fine too. You just do it that way. Yeah. All right. I think I have my. Let me turn off my mirror. I've got my camera up there. Save my GPU a little bit of processing power. Yeah, it looks like my camera's global. So I could just lower myself a little bit. Let me do that real quick. A little bit higher. I think that's good. But yeah. And so we'd have a chill, just chatting stream. Let me actually put the music back. I love music in IdleCube. It's so pretty. It's so pretty, so relaxing. This has like quickly become my favorite world to just unwind in. But let's see. Let me lock my legs so that they don't move when I move my head. Much better. But yeah. I just have a little chatting, talking about stuff that's going on in my life right now. Kibby, hi Zerain, how's it going? You're a Kibby. You're a dragon Kibby. How you doing, Zerain? It's good to see you. But yeah. Let's see. There's a lot to talk about. Where do I even start? So I've been living in my current home for 2 years, almost 2 years now. In a month it'll be 2 years. Isn't that crazy? Time just goes by. Yeah, it's been a roller coaster the past 3 years, dealing with my mom being terminally ill, and then doing what I had to do after she passed to kind of pick up and start my own individual independent life, even if I wasn't entirely ready for it. But, you know, that's life, I guess, right? Bit the Ellie and Mayu, wah! Hi, Foxy, how's it going? Yeah, let me actually just... Should I just put this in front of me so it just follows me where I go? I guess I could do that. What I should do is I should crop this thing. Can I crop it? Let's do a crop on it. So we don't need 30 FPS or 60 FPS. We'll make it 30. Alright, advanced settings. Crop. Crop window. There we go. Crop the right. We don't need most of it. We just need the chat box. And I'll keep a tiny bit of the... There we go. That is much better. And I can move it a little bit further to the right. So now the whole window isn't like blocking my view. Hi, cute pup. How's my day? Sleepy. I just woke up from a nap a little while ago. I was door dashing earlier, and I kind of decided, man, I will admit, door dashing is actually pretty decent money right about now, but I kind of want a stable job that doesn't require me to drive constantly because my car is a little on the old side. And you don't want to stress it out too much. So, you know, I'm looking for employment elsewhere, and at the same time, I'm going to be advertising for my commissions more often. Yeah, in case any of you don't already know, I take commissions. I'm going to move this thing. I'm going to take it off my wrist. Oh, no, but it's still on my wrist. How do I remove it from my wrist? Oh, I see. Ugh. Come on. Oh, I just had it. There we go. Now it's like trying to pivot itself. There we go. That's good. That's good. Day's also been very sleepy. I feel that. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I think I need to put them down. Hold on a second. Set the auto switch frequency to mid. And I'll set them down right here. And watch the magic. The magic of virtual desktop. Right after it decides to work. Commission me to get the money first. No worries if you don't have the money, honestly. Just if you want to commission me, then feel free to do so, but literally no pressure. But yeah, I submitted an application for a Feraldi booth, so maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe I'll actually get one this year. This will be my third time trying, so wish me luck, guys. This time I'm offering everything. Live 2D models, animated emotes, and music. I'm not putting in retextures. I know that would probably be a smart thing to do, but I am not super comfortable with all the ins and outs of avatar retexturing. Is my hand tracking ever going to start? Like, oh, we got the right hands and we got the left hands. Let's go. And we accidentally grabbed the thing here. Whoops. Don't want that. Hold on. How do I make it smaller again? Heck. I don't know. Yeah. Got hands now. Let's go. I love this. And I don't know why it keeps dragging the window. Don't want it to do that. No, I don't. Can I just lock it? Is there a way to lock it? The problem is hand tracking does wonky things sometimes when you don't necessarily want it to, and I don't know how to prevent it from doing that. Okay, I got it gripped. Or at least I did. Okay, I see the little dot. Do I just grab it with my fist? Yeah, it looks like I do. Okay. Can I lock it? There we go. No pointer. I think that's what we want. All right. There we go. Now it's non-interactable until I click that button again. Oh my god. Can you pin? There's a pin button. Just need to pinch it. Pinch it. Good. Alright, now it should stay put. It's still not staying put. Almost fell asleep at school. Oh, heck. But yeah, that's kind of like a very small overview of what's going on so far. I just applied for a job like literally a half hour ago. And we'll see how it goes. And you know, it's a Staples. I applied to a job for Staples, and the location is gorgeous. I've been to that Staples store before. I don't remember what I was looking for, but I was there as a shopper, and it's on the top of a mountain, and you can just see everything down below. It's pretty close to me. It's not too far. It's like 20 minutes from where I live, but there's other places in that area too that I might look at if I don't get accepted. But it's a really nice area, and it's not open terribly late. I think it's only open till 8 p.m. so I should be able to still do my streams. I mean, you know, energy permitting, right? After an 8-hour day at work, I might not have the energy to do a stream. That's just how it is, though. You never know. But I'm also... Oh, hands. Hello. I'm also been working on getting in shape, which I've been doing a pretty good job of. Employment, congrats, you get it, a reasonably amount of it. Hey, Steven, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. Like, your avatar looks awesome. Thank you. Do appreciate that. But yeah. I did also DoorDash tonight, and I was just like, looking good there. Thank you. I do appreciate that. But yeah, I was doing some DoorDash earlier tonight, and the pay is actually pretty good, not gonna lie. Especially if you get gold status, which I have, which is like you do 50 orders and you maintain a high rating, which I have. I've noticed it seems like only 1 out of 5 customers actually gives you a rating. Hi, Terry. How's it going? Terry. I need that emote. I need that emote that you made. I love it so much. I need it. I need it in my life. It's so good. Why are you shrinking, Window? Hello? Stop shrinking. Yes, that one. Okay. I don't know why it's like having my hand. Okay, so my window is here. My hands are here. For some reason, when I make fists here, it's grabbing the window and shrinking it. I don't know why it's doing that. Stop doing that, Window. Can I like just completely turn off all interaction of it and just like not have that happen? It's kind of dumb. I don't know. It's OVR Toolkit is weird. I don't know all of the ins and outs of OVR Toolkit yet. Maybe I'll learn it at some point. It can be a little finicky sometimes. Here we go. Block cursor input. Maybe that's what I need to do. Whoop. Oh wait, no, that's just the same. No. It's still like changing. It's still changing the size, but only when I do both fists and then move them. Like doing this is resizing it. Looks like I'm taking each corner of the window and stretching it. I know, right? But yeah, Terry, on Discord, I'm just Tenshio. So if you just want to message me, you can feel free to add me. I'm sorry, Maggie, I didn't see you there. My cat is laying down on my beanbag, and I accidentally just nudged him with my foot, with my paw. Got each square the window and stretching it. But yeah, where was I? Right, DoorDash. So, yeah, it's like, I do like it, but the problem is I have ADHD and I'm like moderately on the spectrum. So actually getting around to going and do stuff is like a real obstacle for me. Self-motivation is really, really hard when you have odd ADHD. You see how your avatar has 4 arms? Uh-huh. Wait. It's kind of hard to do the Dr. Evil gesture. Because my cameras can only... Anyway. But yeah. Yeah. I do like DoorDash. I think it's better than... So I actually applied for Domino's earlier this week. And the interview went pretty well. I think that the manager likes me. And I told him, in an email, I really appreciate the offer. I'm not sure if Domino's is right for me. You guys are doing a great job, though. I will continue to be a patron. All that jazz. And if by some extremely unlikely situation that manager is watching the stream, I just doxed myself to him. But yeah, well, not really dox myself, but they'll know that I am an interesting individual on the internet. Yeah, no, I highly doubt. What are the odds? Maybe 1 in a trillion that they're watching this. Anyway. Hi, Anki. PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2? What? What are you talking about, PlayStation 2? Oh, that thing. Right, yeah. No, this is Idle Cube. So I'm going to get really tired and fall asleep while the phone is on. When you're talking on the phone? Goodness. Sleepy bean. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, I dashed for about 3 hours tonight, and it went pretty good, honestly. 3 hours, I made like $80. Like DoorDash, once you do your 50 first deliveries, if you got those ratings, if you get that gold status, it becomes really good money per hour. But there is a little bit of a stress factor to it, constantly driving around, making sure that you're on time or everything, making sure you're dealing with customers that aren't in front of you, and you almost never see them because most people want their food delivered contactless. So, yeah, there's a lot of aspects to it. A lot of stuff to keep in mind. I do enjoy it. I like being able to work on my own terms and not someone else's. But at the same time, if I am working on someone else's schedule, then I find it easier to just get up and go, knowing that they expect me to be there. Also, not to mention, if I don't show up, there's a chance I'll lose my job, which I don't want to do, especially if it's a job I like. I actually did like my job at Target. Until stuff changed so much to the point where it just didn't feel like the company cared anymore. And I feel like they showed that too with their decision earlier this year. I'm really disappointed in Target and the CEO for making that horrible decision. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. But yeah, no, before I left, even before all this stuff happened, it was like a couple years before COVID started. They were doing a company-wide change to increase everybody's base pay to $15 an hour, which is great. I'm glad they were doing that. But there were two things about that I didn't like. One is that they were severely downsizing the amount of people working. We're talking like going from 15 in the store at a time to about 5. So take that into consideration. Base pay going from 10 to 15, a 50% increase, and a 66% reduction in employees. Hi, Singel. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing good tonight. And I'm like, yeah, that's greed corp right there. That's absolutely greed corp. Not cool at all. The other thing is, lost my train of thought. What was it? Yeah, there was the massive reduction in employee hours, and you know for the extra 5, you know, the 50% increase. Oh right, I remember. So the thing that actually bothered me a lot, and the reason I quit Target and didn't transfer to another Target when I moved, was that the rate, the base pay that they were giving everybody to $15 an hour, that engulfed, it overwrote any raises you got since you worked there. I had worked up like $2 in raises in the time I worked there. So in theory, if my base pay was being raised to 15, I should be getting paid $17 an hour. That's not what they did, though. That's not what they did. They made it so that your raises didn't matter. Your raises didn't matter at all. If you were getting paid $14.99 an hour with all the raises you got, once they increased it to 15, guess what your base pay, guess what your hourly was? 15 an hour. It was really lame. And I was just like, yeah, no, this is stupid. Why should I even bother staying if my raises don't even count? I might as well just, if I were to ever work for Target again, maybe I should reapply after the $15 base pay has been implemented, you know? Because otherwise, what's the point? What's the heckin' point? So I tried some other jobs while I was still living in Georgia. I tried being a package handler for not USPS. What was it? FedEx, for FedEx. That job was tiring, man. Like, oh my God. And I was not in the best shape for that stuff. Man, I had never sweat more in my entire life than when I was doing that job. Granted, it didn't destroy me per se. Like, you know how sometimes you're like so out of breath, like, you know, it's like it hurts to breathe. It wasn't like that. It was just like 6 hours of very heavy lifting and moving. Being in VR reminds me of when I used to play occasionally with someone I used to be good friends with. Aw. I actually have been in VRChat a lot more recently, just not streaming it. What are you doing? I don't want to. Oh my God. Once again, we're like... I don't know what just happened, but I hit something. I'll just hit the refresh. It'll even let me. Hello? Alright. Oh. Okay, there we go. Having some tech issues. Noted a link. Wait, tech issues? Wait, you mean my stream is having tech issues, or you having tech issues? Anyway, yeah. That's kind of like my job situation right now. You're having issues, but whisper to Link. Oh, okay, thank you. I do appreciate that. Let's see. What else was there to talk about? There's a lot of things to talk about. Just need to think about them, really. But kind of funny thing actually. Last night in VRChat, like I was kind of tired. It was around like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. for me. And I'm like, let's just go on VRChat, see who's online. Maybe we can hang out with somebody cool. Oh, I just remembered I should set a status in VRChat, letting people know that I'm streaming. Let me do that real quick before I forget. Is that showing? I don't think that's showing, right? Probably not. Yeah, I don't think that shows up. Let me move this up here. Yeah, you guys can't see that. Streaming, feel free to request. I think this is yeah, it's invite. Okay. Alright, let's put these back down here. We'll wait for the auto tracking to start again. Oh, that happened faster that time. Let's go. Yes. Awesome. Awesome. But yeah. How do I just like stop this thing from being grabbed? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. Also, it's weird I can like see the outlines of my hands here. Usually it doesn't do that. I don't know why it's doing that. I mean, I wonder if that's an OVR toolkit kind of thing. It might be. Anyway. Where were we? Yeah, dashing, jobs, all that stuff. Oh yeah, so I also put in an application for Audi. Yeah, I know, I'm calling sleeping again. I put in an application for Audi booth. This is gonna be my third attempt. I'm trying to grab my camera, but it won't seem to let me. Yeah, I put in the application for Audi booth again, and this would be my third time trying. Third. Not my pinky. Yes, just third time. Third time trying. But yeah, I am like going all out this time. I am advertising as a music writer, an avatar maker, a live 2D avatar maker, and an emote maker. So all three things. So I hope I get it. I'm also on the lookout for VGen. I might look at other like similar online store kind of things. Maybe I've heard about Skeb. I don't know too much about it. I think Skeb is a Japanese commission website, but I think they also accept people worldwide. So I might look into that one. I know there's Fiverr, but Fiverr takes an exorbitant fee from commissioners. It's absolutely disgusting. It's like 20%. I'm like, there's no way. There is no way I'm letting a company take 20% of my earnings. That is just gross. VGen is only 5%, and they also offer direct deposit, so I don't have to connect to like PayPal or Stripe or some stupid shit like that. That was the issue I had with what was it? Ko-fi. Ko-fi only takes 5% also, but they only let you withdraw your money into Stripe or PayPal. They don't offer direct deposit. So I'm like, why can't you do direct deposit? Is it really that hard? Is it going to cost them that much money to do? It's frustrating because I don't want to deal with another company that's going to take another 5% on top of that. So I'm more or less like retired my Ko-fi account for that reason, because instead of them taking just 5%, I'm losing like 9 to 10%. Just kind of lame. We got a little ad break here. Maybe I'll take this time to go like look at my stuff here. I'll be right back. I'm gonna still be here. You guys you'll still be able to see me over in the distance. I'm just upgrading my stuff here. We got 2 billion credits. What? If only I had that many dollars. Oh, I could just like solve all the problems for myself and all my friends. That'd be so cool. Right? Upgrade our missiles a little bit. Wait, oh, hold on. Oh, I could get another double damage on beam. Let's do that. Alright. Missiles are still like by far my strongest thing, but beam is coming on in. It's closing the gap little by little. I should probably do a unification soon. I wonder how close we are to getting that bonus. Oh, highest phase reached. Maybe I should do it. You know what? Let's do it. Why not? I'll get 826 tokens. Let's do it. We're doing it. I think there's a little bot you can buy that let's see here. There's a bot, I think, that follows you and lets you upgrade your turrets anywhere in the world, I think. Where is it? Companion. What does Companion do? Guide. Let's take a look. Click the matrix button to see what benefit it gives. It costs 500 tokens to buy. I think I'm going to pass on that for now. Yeah, I'm just going to try and get the basic turrets for now. It is going up pretty quick, so that's good. All right, we got our second turret. All right, we're back. I'll be right over there in just a minute, but you guys can still hear me and I can still see the chat. Hope you guys are still enjoying the view of the cubes and my two little baby turrets shooting at it. Little baby turrets. Little baby turrets. That's right. We're already at wave 14. We're going fast. Gotta go fast. But yeah. Oh yeah, so I kind of digressed a little bit earlier. Something funny happened last night when I hopped in VRChat. Really late. I was gonna go to sleep. I was just like find some friends to chill out with before going to sleep. And I joined in on a friend, and they were filming with another friend. They were kind of doing this like Wild West kind of thing. So we kind of like just broke into character, and we just started talking and making up stories. We were just ad-libbing. What the director wanted was just like, they just wanted conversation. They just wanted all right, I really want this to sit still. Can I just get this to sit still? That would be great if I could do that. Anyway. Oh. But yeah, anyway. I joined up with a friend, and they were filming some stuff. Alright, my double tap isn't working for some reason. I may have to restart my headset. They were doing. I'm gonna just hold my controllers for now. It's fine. They were doing a Wild West kind of role play kind of thing, and I'm like, oh, you guys are filming. I mean, I could just, if you guys don't mind, I could just watch. And they're like, oh, well, do you want to be like an actor? And I'm like, me act? Hell yeah, I do. So I ended up joining and playing as a typecast character, and just like, I actually was in with this model, by the way. I was in as myself, my normal purple space cat self. I was in a couple of the scenes. He just wanted us to like be chatting. Like the voice lines weren't necessarily going to be used, but this had this really silly idea. Hey friend, have you ever heard the legend of Pickled Pete? The legend has it that Pickled Pete he loved pickles. He loved pickles more than anything else. I'll tell you what. As a matter of fact, Pickled Pete loved pickles so much that he snuck into the pickle factory one night, and he had an unfortunate pickling incident. And legend has it that if you go inside the hotel bathroom and utter his name, say Pickled Pete 3 times in front of that mirror, he will haunt you and he will leave pickles under your pillows. That's right. So whatever you do, do not go into that hotel and say Pickled Pete in front of the mirror 3 times. Like, there was more to it. We were just like blathering on about it, but it was so silly and so funny and so stupid, but I loved it. I had such a fun time with it. As a matter of fact, the director loved it so much, he said they wanted to make it an actual canon thing in the story. I'm like, yes, do it. It's perfect. So yeah, that happened last night, and I was very amused by it. But yeah, that was just something that you never know what you're gonna run into when you join friends in VRChat. There's always something. There's always something that could happen, right? But yeah, let's see what else is going on. What else is going on right about now? Oh yeah, my good friend Shin Fox. Let me talk about Shin Fox. My good friend Shin Fox just beat La Mulana yesterday. That was really fun to watch. I've really been enjoying watching Shin play that game. And I was kind of like there as a guide. Hello, I'm a potato. Hello, potato. Welcome on in. How are you doing tonight? Here, let me actually move this. Let me move my camera screen closer to the camera so that I can actually like interact with it a little better. There we go. I can boop you guys now. Boop. How's it going, potato? Right now you're horrible? I'm sorry. There are a lot of reasons to be horrible, to be feeling horrible right now. But hopefully I can help brighten your night a little bit and make it a little bit better. That's the plan anyway. We're just chatting about bullshit. Stuff that doesn't really matter, or stuff that's funny or interesting. Not really getting into any heavy or topics that might be upsetting for people right now. There's enough of that. We're just gonna have a nice time tonight. But yeah. Yeah, I do hope things improve for you. We're just chilling. We're watching cubes get slowly broken down by a couple of turrets behind us. Listen to some chill music. We got this beautiful oceanfront house here. Just chilling and having a nice evening. But yeah, my good friend Shin Fox, I can actually highly recommend my friend Shin. There we go. Go check him out if you haven't already. Definitely deserves the love and support. Absolutely does. And is definitely someone I would consider one of my best friends. So go give him a follow. Go check him out. He streams Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And he just beat La Mulana last night, and that was so much fun. I loved watching him play it. He started doing the bonus content also, the Hell Temple, which I do believe he's going to be continuing tomorrow, and then he's starting a new Metroidvania on Monday. And typically on Fridays he does Mega Man content. He's been doing lots of Mega Man Battle Network, which I've never actually played the Battle Network games. But I've been enjoying watching them and seeing the content. It's very different than your average Mega Man game. It's kind of like, I mean, you know, if you know it, you know it, right? It's kind of like a tile RPG with Mega Man. It's kind of neat. It's kind of cool. But yeah. Go check him out if you haven't already. La Mulana is also a really just fun. It's a fun series. It's a really neat series. It's a Metroidvania, which it's an archaeology Metroidvania with all kinds of traps and, you know, death traps and puzzles and bosses. And the story about it is that La Mulana is these ancient ruins that are said to be the origin of humanity. And it takes into account all kinds of mythologies from around the world. For example, the first one deals with Sumerian mythology, Egyptian mythology, Indian mythology. I think it has Mesopotamian mythology also. Oh, Potato, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Yeah, really fun game. Very punishing. Also requires a bit of a galaxy brain sometimes, or a guide. I definitely recommend somebody who has either played the game or someone who like can act as a spoiler reader on your behalf. If you plan to stream it, I definitely recommend having a guide, because there are absolutely times where you will get stuck. I guarantee it. Have you ever heard of Bendy and the Ink Machine? I have. I have heard of Bendy. I remember when at one point chapter 1 of Bendy was free to play. I had it installed and I was going to actually stream it. But I guess they removed that. They removed the ability to play chapter 1 for free, so I never actually got a chance to. As far as recent games, I learned that Everhood 2 came out recently. I'm definitely interested in playing that. I loved the first Everhood. That game is really cool. So definitely going to be playing Everhood 2 at some point. But yeah. This is just a couple of things going on in my mind right now. And what else is there? What's my favorite game? That's a hard one. I would have to say Ori. Ori and the Blind Forest and Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Both games. I don't think there is a more beautiful game in existence than those two games. It is the music, the artwork, the animation, the story. Oh my god. It's just so good. It's so heartfelt. I can't recommend it enough if you haven't played them. I've played hundreds of games on my channel, and those, I only have 5. I only have 5 games that I've given an S rank, and those 2 are 2 of them. And my tap isn't still working. I'm going to put it down. I'm going to put my controllers down, go back to hand tracking it. Let me set the auto switch to high so it just does it more easily. Should take only like a few seconds. Yeah, there we go. That was fast. Here we go. There's only 5 games that I've given an S+ rank, and Ori, both games, both received it. I don't remember what other games I gave an S+ rank to. Not many. Favorite game is Sally Face? I've never heard of Sally Face. I don't know much about it. We shall love the alien Mayu. I love you guys. Yeah. I might turn down the temp a little bit more. I'm like a little warm, like not uncomfortably so, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, maybe if I sit up straight, it'll be a little bit better. Put my lower hands on my knees and just have my upper hands floating on nothing. Tactical confetti, exploding confetti. No! No, Foxy, why? You were so shadowy and so foxy. What are we gonna do now? You're confetti. How are you gonna still be your shadowy foxy self as confetti? Can you put yourself back together again? Can you unconfetti? Can you refox? Is that a thing? So I need a sip. Where did I put I put it in my window? I did. Sippy time. It was actually really nice here tonight. Like in the 50s, so it's starting to warm up. Hopefully it's not gonna ruin my camera, but I know it will because it always does. And we only moved a little bit. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. So yeah, your shadow after all. We shadows can reform. Fair. You know, I think it's time to go upgrade our turrets. They've been chugging a little bit. I think we need to upgrade them and get them some more firepower. So I'm gonna go do that real quick. I'll be right back. You guys will be able to see me in the room this way. I take a bird with a heart. Wow. How lovely. Alright, we can do the quad barrel. It's fully upgraded. Amazing. You can also get the beam now. Let's go. We love the beam. The beam is so cool. It's so cool. Alright, we've upgraded both the beam and the turrets. Now there's more stuff happening. You guys can see that. Alright, we're back. Panic, Tenshio, what? No, I'm still here. I'm still here. I didn't go anywhere. I was just in the next room. You're fine. I told you where I was going. You guys could still see me just in the background, back that way. So don't worry about it. Reckon Sally Face is one of the best stories I've ever seen in / read. Okay. What kind of game is it? For some reason, the name Sally Face makes me think it's a horror game. Is it a horror game or is it something else? Man, look how fast it's going now. It's getting absolutely destroyed by my turrets now. We got so many more little orbs coming after it. And we got blue lasers. I love blue lasers. They're the best color of laser. Although purple lasers would be pretty cool too. But we don't have those, unfortunately. Oh yeah, so the horror game is more like disturbing than scary. Okay. So like Amnesia, I guess. Let's see. I had a really unfortunate mishap the other day when I was in VR hanging out with a friend. We were just chilling, talking on the world. Mess with your head sometimes? Oh, I believe it. Amnesia definitely did that. But yeah, I was sitting at my desk basically, and I had a cup of coffee, and I accidentally bumped my office chair into my desk, and guess what it did? It knocked over my coffee, and it spilled all over my keyboard, like soaking it, absolutely soaking it. So I had to get a new one. Actually, it still works after I let it sit in front of my my heater vent for like 2 hours. Granted, some of the coffee like got the keys stuck a little bit, so they're still a little sticky like that from the sugar probably. But I do have a new one, and I think I'm going to retire the one that got coffee on it as a backup. It still works. It still works perfectly fine. It's just really old, and a lot of the keys are faded. Oh, it has that in it? Okay, it's not a game for weak hearts. Gotcha. I'll consider it next time I want to play a horror game, like a horror game with a deep story. I haven't really been too much into like long story horror games lately, but maybe. I kind of like I like Phasmophobia. That's like a horror game I do enjoy, because it's a horror game, you know, with roguelite elements, or roguelike, you know, whatever. I guess it's roguelite, since as you progress you get better equipment. I haven't played Phasmo for a while. It's a really fun game. I know just who to play it with too. My good friend Bjorn Hresti. Really good friend of mine. Very sweet protogen friend. And it seems like, you know, since I don't play Phasmo very often, every time I go back to it, there's something new. So it's like almost always a fresh experience. That's always kind of nice. Not a long game, but the story is so good. It's deep, gets you thinking. Okay, okay. I like games that have like really interesting stories. Man, what was the last story-based horror game I played? I haven't really played a lot of them. It could have been, heck, what was it? Was Layers of Fear really the last one I played? It honestly might have been. I did not like Layers of Fear at all. I thought it was so dumb. I did not enjoy it one bit. I thought it was gimmicky and bland. And it had actually decent ratings on Steam, which I was surprised by because I didn't agree with it at all. I thought the game was very boring, and I mean, I was kind of amused by it at first until I realized that the whole game was basically jump house, like our fun house horror scares. Like no real actual substance to it. I could see where they were going with it, but I actually was so bored with it, I fell asleep near the end on stream. That's one of the... I've only fallen asleep on stream like twice in like 6 years of streaming. And one of them was during a horror game that was so boring I just couldn't. You know something's wrong with your horror game when it puts people to sleep. It should be like, what's gonna happen? Scared to sleep. I know, right, Steven? Exactly. Oh my god, it was just my sleep stream. That's the best part. You're getting me thinking here, Shadow. You're getting me thinking here. Could just do like a VR sleep stream. Good old Seika. I tell you what, look at that Seika. That's another friend of mine you should go check out and follow. How's it going, Seika? Good to see you. Hope you've been well. Von Cube. Von Cube. I'm in your world right now. It's even your color. This cube is your color, Vaughn. This is your world. Vaughn, how you doing? It's good to see you. My hand is like upside down. Why is it doing that? Been to this world? I love this world. This is like my new favorite world. I made this my VRChat home because it's so chill. Vaughn, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Vaughn is another good friend of mine who also streams like on occasion and also makes absolutely amazing pixel art. Like one of the best pixel artists I know. Like, I'm not even kidding. Von Cube is a very, very talented pixel artist. Like, actually. Go check him out. Go check out Von Cube. We're shooting Von, who is the cube right now. Oh no. Well, no, maybe these cubes are like Von's evil twins. Yes, let's go with that. Who says I'm blue? I am yellow. On stream, your chat is blue. Well, no, I didn't say you're blue. You're more like an aquamarine teal. But yeah, Vaughn, I hope you're doing well. I feel like we haven't seen each other for ages. My chat is string. Why is your... Don't do that. There we go. I need to figure out how to prevent OVR Toolkit's windows from shrinking when I do this and move my fists toward or apart from each other. You're a potato. I know that. Chaz Blue, but you're not blue. No, you're. I could see your thing right there. You look rather teal. You're a teal cube person. Also, yes, it's been a while. I miss you, Vaughn. I'm genuinely miss you. I hope you've been well. I know that everybody has their stuff going on, but I hope that you've been doing all right lately. And sincerely, genuinely, I miss the Vaughn Cube. Should hang out in VRChat again. It's been so long. Heck, if you want to join, you're more than welcome to. Lots of stuff happening, mostly downhill ones, but still surviving. I feel that. I definitely feel that. So, on that note, a Czech friend of mine actually, maybe that's too specific, but I already said it, so I can't really take it back. A good friend of mine from the Czech Republic has basically offered me asylum if I need it, and I've never felt more grateful for someone in my life than that moment. Like, that is huge. That is absolutely huge for someone to offer that. And I'm like, I will have to get all of my stuff sorted out, but I may just take them up on that offer. I may actually take them up on that offer. So yeah, I might be in Europe within the next year or two. You never know. Dual citizenship. Let's go. Ayo, Seiko with the 3-watt streak. But yeah, don't want to get too much into that whole conversation. Not right now. Maybe sometime, but maybe not tonight. There definitely is a time and place for it, and a mood, right? I'm not really in the mood for that kind of conversation right now. But yeah. Just talking about, you all probably know exactly what I'm talking about, but just talking about finding safety and security, like moving there. Yeah. Alien Mayu, that's right. Hello, Miss Lavender. Welcome. I am an alien Mayu. I got antennae. See the antennae? Yeah. I am an alien cat, but I fell in love with the Mayu model when I saw it. I'm like, I need it. It's me. This is perfect. This is me. I am Mayu. But yeah, I don't actually identify as a Mayu per se, just a space cat, but with who happens to have a Mayu avatar. Previously, I used to use a floof kitty, which I liked. I liked the floof kitty, but I like the hands. I love the hands on the Mayus, and they have such a nice shape to them. They're like perfect. They're not like useless pobs, but at the same time, they're not, like spindly human hands. Use the word spindly a lot. I know human hands aren't spindly, but the fingers are so long. They are very good hands. I love them. Well, Godspeed. Thank you, Seika. Another good number of them. I got 20 fingers and 8 toes. I had to check. I don't think the Mayu has 5 toes per foot. And they don't. They got 4. But that's fine. So I've got 28 phalanges. 28 phalanges. Or 28 beans. We can just say, I got 28 beans. But yeah, no, just like hearing that offer and then being actually genuine about it really gave me like some semblance of peace of mind, which is something I think a lot of people really could use right about now. But yeah. Let's see. What else is going on? What else can we talk about? Talked about my job situation. Talked about virality. I guess I didn't get too in depth about my booth that I'm going to be promoting at virality if I get accepted. I'm hoping I get accepted. I think the deadline is in like a day or two. I've already submitted my application, and I know that if I am accepted, I do need to get a ticket for virality. So I will be doing that if and when the time comes. I'm going to be going to virality anyway, regardless of whether I get a ticket or not, or whether I get a booth or not. But if I do get a booth and like I get to have my own store, and I'm probably going to update my card .co. That's, I think, the plan. I'm going to use that as my main storefront. You're going to make individual videos or like I might just make one video, like one YouTube video showcasing all of my Live 2D models. And I don't really know how I'm going to showcase my music there. I mean, I've already got it on YouTube. Oh, we just like shifted. My play space just shifted. I don't know why it does that sometimes. I may have to reset my play space data on my Quest because it's been doing that a lot lately. Anyway, let me grab this. Can I grab this and move it? There we go. All right. But yeah, I may actually do this real quick. All right, that's better. All right, I'm gonna have to wait for the swap to hand tracking again. Getting a free boot is really good. A free boot? What do you mean a free boot? Oh, I'm not wearing boots. What are you talking about? I am not a Puss in Boots. That's a different character. Which, by the way, I definitely remember. Oh. I'm a derpy. Don't mind me. Listen. I did think it was a perfect opportunity to make a silly joke, though. By the way, I've been having this idea for a YouTube video for a while now that I haven't made, but I plan to. So how many of you remember that time on Game Grumps where Danny was trying to play Mario Maker and Aaron kept interrupting Danny by telling jokes in a Yoda voice? I actually have a few jokes that I made up, a few Star Wars jokes, and I'm really proud of this one. I forgot what the other ones were. I made up like 3 jokes, and I looked them up online to see if anybody else told them, and I could not find one similar. All right, this is one of them. Hey, Dan. Yes. What is it, Yoda? What does Darth Vader's tailor used to create his uniform? What does he use, Yoda? A mannequin Skywalker. Funny joke. It's not funny, Yoda. Hello. Hi, hello. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing good. But I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that in VRChat. I might find a very silly Yoda model. My plan is to like go into an arcade world that has like Flappy Bird or something and just be playing Flappy Bird and have the camera on me at an angle and then go to have the camera swap to Yoda telling the joke. And I was thinking of like having Yoda just like shake violently while he's doing the I think that'd be funny. I might use my play space mover to just like shake up and down. Shake violently like a Muppet. You know what? With proper I if I could find a Yoda model that has like that has really really wonky fizz bones that just let the whole body wobble around like a piece of spaghetti, that would be perfect. Sound alerts isn't online. Oh yeah, I disabled sound alerts a while ago. I do intend to put it back on at some point. I've just been forgetting to. Blah. Blah 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 blah. Blabba dabba crabbas blabba. But yeah, that's just I've been kind of posting on YouTube, not just you know, I'm doing my live streams obviously, right? Dual streaming to YouTube. But I've also been doing other things. Like I put in my first MMD video, and just recently I put up my a video of me doing the Napoleon Dynamite dance, which could have been better, but you know, it was about as amateur as the actual dance in the movie, except with some slightly janky full body tracking. It was fun to make though. Also, I love Canned Heat. It's such a good song. This is true of the spirit. Exactly. It's supposed to feel really, really spur of the moment and unrehearsed. Exactly. Oh, by the way, Lou, I've been meaning to ask you. Well, first of all, how spoiled on La Mulana were you? And second of all, do you think you'll play it at some point? Because I know you've been hanging around, at least lurking in Shin's stream while he's been playing it. I'm curious if you plan on playing it. Been dipping in and out? Okay. So you haven't been too spoiled on like the puzzles and stuff. Do you think you'll play it? I would love to see you play it. I think you would do pretty well. Meantime, you have such a list. I feel that. I have a lot of games and no idea what I should play next. I found lately that I've really been enjoying playing nostalgic games. I had such a blast playing through Sonic's 1 through 3. Mostly 3, I will admit. I absolutely loved Sonic 3. It was so good. Sonic 2 was pretty good. Like, if I were to grade them, Sonic 3 would get a 10 out of 10. Sonic 2 would get like an 8 out of 10. And Sonic 1 would get like a 6. Sonic 1 was good in some places and not good in a lot of places. I did not like Sonic 1 that much. After playing 2 and 3, it just did not hold up. It's time to play Sonic 1 to 3 and Knuckles because seeing you play, do it! They are so good. 2 and 3 are extremely good. Well, 2 is very good. 3 is extremely good. It is, in my opinion, by far the best of the Genesis series. I was also thinking about grabbing the Sonic collection on Steam. They've got a giant collection at a discounted price that comes with Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2. It's the DX2, Sonic Adventure 1 Director's Cut, as Sonic Adventure 2. I think it also had Sonic Generations, which, you know, is basically just the original Sonic games, but in widescreen rather than in I forget what it's called, but you know, the boxy format. The slightly elongated square where it's just barely a rectangle. I think it's called 4x3, right? 4x3? 4 wide, 3 tall. Is that the aspect ratio of an old TV screen? I think it is. 4:3 aspect ratio. Yes, I got it. I got it. Let's go. So yeah, that was like the old. That was what like Sonic 1 and 3 were made for, and that was effectively what I streamed also these past few weeks. It was, I was playing it on RetroArch, and RetroArch adds like a black border on the edges on the left and right. To compensate for the lack of screen, and also so that it doesn't get stretched and make Sonic and Tails look like they've been flattened and squished down. And Knuckles. And Robotnik. And every enemy in the game. And the levels. Basically the entire thing. We don't want a Sonic sandwich. We just want Sonic. But yeah, I started playing Generations. Was it last night? It was last night. Square Nut makes 16 by 9, which is ironically less square. Wait, isn't 16 by 9? That's the same resolution as widescreen, or like the same ratio as widescreen, right? Because 1600 by 900 is a lower resolution of 1080p. Want to try the hot dog that Sonic keeps eating from the movie? The chili dog? You've never had a chili dog? Chili dogs are pretty good. And they're arguably better for you than regular hot dogs. Granted, they have more calories in them, but the fact that you're eating chili beans, chili beans are very good for you. Chili beans are very healthy. Well, assuming you don't add the beef, right? Because the beef adds more calories, and word has it that beef isn't the best meat for you. I don't really know what the reasoning is behind that. I'm sure there's some nutritional information about it. Chili dog, I don't think exists where you live. Oh, do you have chili? And do you have hot dogs? You can just combine them. It's literally all you have to do. If you want my recommendation, get a kind of hot dog that you like, whatever hot dog exists. Not good at cooking? You don't need to be. It's really simple. So get a hot dog or a sausage. You can get a sausage if you want. Sausage is perfectly acceptable. Get a bun. Get a hot dog or a sausage. You can, if you get like a pre-cooked sausage, you can just put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. And that's it. Hot dogs and sausages are high in fat content. So microwaves cook them extremely fast. So 30 seconds is all you need. If you want to get fancy, you can toast your bun. Give it a nice little crunch on the outside. Personal preference. I like to put some mustard on the bottom of the bun before putting the hot dog in. And I put on the hot dog. And again, personal preference. I like sauerkraut. Maybe a sprinkling of shredded cheese. Then put the chili layer on top of that. And that's my chili dog. It is really tasty. But yeah, you can put whatever ingredients you want. A hot dog is like pizza. You can put whatever toppings you want on it. Think about that. Hot dogs and pizza are not that different. Except for one always has meat in it, and the other one doesn't always necessarily have meat in it. But yeah. Doesn't require that much cooking knowledge. Literally just a microwave, put it in a dish, 30 seconds, and then put whatever toppings you want on it. If you want a chili dog, then all you need is a can of chili. So open up the chili. You can heat it if you want to, but you don't have to. You can make a pizza hot dog or a hot dog pizza. I don't want to think about a hot dog pizza. That does not sound like something I'd want to do. Like, when I have a hot dog, I am having a hot dog because I want to have a hot dog. I don't want to put a hot dog in other foods. That does not sound good to me. That does not sound very good to me. I think I would have to pass on that on that offer. But I've seen people make things with hot dogs. And I don't know. I don't really see the point in it. Because hot dog is like a cheap sausage. I'd rather just use a good quality sausage. And granted, I like hot dogs sometimes. But it's like a nostalgic thing, right? I like hot dogs because it's like a familiar taste. I know what I'm having. I know it's like cheap sausage, right? Hot dogs are basically the cheapest sausages you can buy. And they're not exactly the best quality sausages you can buy either. Like, if I want a good sausage, I would get like bratwurst or andouille is really good. It's very spicy. Andouille sausage is so spicy, but really good. I also like spicy sausages that have like all the pepper flakes and stuff inside, and are just like really zesty and have a little bit of mouth burn when you bite into it. Those are good. I like those. Vera, what? No, you can't have my hoodie. It's mine. It's mine. So hi, Vera. I'm gonna boop you. Boop. I'm too far, but just imagine me booping you. Boop that Snyder. Boop the Snyder. Spicy bratwurst? Yes. Stretch? You want me to stretch? My window is growing. Right before my eyes. Shrink. Shrink. Alright, I'll check my posture. And I will roll my neck around. It's a good thing I added this to my routine because I never think to roll my neck, and it's always good to do that on a daily basis. Keep your neck nice and limber. Gonna hold all my hands on my. Does that mean we're like? Does that mean we're in a relationship because we're holding hands? We can't do that in public though. What would people think? That's like lewd, right? That Haku, hi. Oh my god, that emote's adorable. Hi Haku. Hope you're doing good. Thank you for the emote in Biggin. The emote enlargement. Do appreciate you. What was that? That's like 30 bits, right? I always forget. I forget what I have it set to. I appreciate it. Thank you for the embiggen biddies. Hi Miyako. Thank you. I did this myself with the help of some friends. I had a crash course in Blender to do this. This is actually officially my first completed Blender project ever. Was adding my lower pair of arms. And I did the texture myself in Substance Painter. Didn't need help for that. I already knew how to do Substance. And then I would just add, in Unity, I just had to add constraints to my lower pair of arms. And one in each finger, and one in the arms, and all that stuff on both sides. So it's a little bit of a meticulous process, but, not too bad. Not too bad. Mirror movement in the arms to reflect the movement. Be moving around to where it reacts like your normal arms. What you mean, so like if I move my arms up, and my lower arms move down like that. I'm not sure if that's possible with constraints. I could look into it though. I could maybe find a toggle, like put that in as a toggle and experiment with it. Something I could look into. Oh, it's how your brain processed how I did that. Need to take some time in your busy schedule doing art, doing a start over because you hate yourself. Catch up. Ah! Vaughn, how many times do I have to tell you? Your art is amazing. I love all of your pixel arts. They are incredibly good. And if you showed me what you've been working on, I bet I would be like, what are you talking about? This isn't trash. This is beautiful, gorgeous. You should be like framing this and showing the world your talent. Been seeing something like that done once? Yeah. Reach out to a lot of friends, actually. Yes. Vaughn, I do want to see you again. I want to see you in VRChat. I want to talk to you on Discord. Let it make a tail move on its own and ears twitch and react based on moods or idle animation. Yes. I know that's possible to do in Live 2D Cubism. It could probably be done in VRChat Unity, I would imagine. Probably. But right now it's just moving idly on its own. I need to take a sippy. I'm a little thirsty. There we go. So that trigger is more React facial track. Oh yeah, well you would need facial tracking for that. Remind me when they invent those animated framed pictures in Harry Potter so you can hang your animations. I mean, you can already kind of get that, but you'd probably have to have it run on batteries or plug it into the wall. But yeah, no, that's probably already doable. I mean, I know there are like pixel grids you can buy to have like animated pixel art on your wall. That is definitely doable. I just don't know how expensive they are. They might be a little on the pricey side. Duct tape a tablet to the wall. That's an option. That's an option. It do be an option. Yes. Harry Potster and the Chamber Pot of Secrets. Horrible Chamber Pot and the Secrets of Mordor. Thanks, I hate it. What is that emote? I feel like I've seen that before, Vaughn. A little jumping bean. It looks really familiar. At first I thought it was Grunkle Stan from Gravity Falls, but upon closer inspection, I don't think it's Grunkle Stan anymore. I must admit, you guys, my eyes are already getting a little bit tired. I don't know what it is lately, but I've not been able to stay in VRChat as much as I used to be able to. It might have something to do with the temperature, or it might just be like eye strain. Let me see, how long have we been going here? How long have we been going so far? 2 hours? Not even an hour and a half? My goodness. I don't know how people manage to stay in VR for like over 6 hours in streaming. I don't understand it. I am starting to wonder if I have like a vision condition that just kind of makes it so that my eyes can only take so much glare from a VR chat or a VR headset for a while. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But let's see. I might be ready to raid out, despite how short of a stream it's been so far. It could just be that my eyes are just tired from being in VRChat so much lately. Could very much be it. And maybe my eyes aren't just used to having this much light in front of them for so long, you know? Coding and coding and coding. What? Hi, Zerain. Hello, Zerain. Again. Heck, we just got hit by an ad. What? What in the world? World in the what? World in the what in the world? In the potato onion? 9,000. I think I'm gonna go while we're waiting for the ad. I'm gonna go run over to the control panel again, because we got some credits to spend. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Whoa! All right. Wasn't supposed to be up this time. Here we are. Hold up. Why am I awake at this time again? Don't worry about it. It's fine. We're getting missiles. We're getting missiles, Vaughn. Don't you love missiles? Because missiles are great. They're fantastic. Look at those missiles. Look at those pretty yellow missiles coming on in. They're so good. They're so mistly. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. I hope you guys didn't miss me too much. Oh, it actually worked right away. Oh my god, it actually worked this time. How about that? How the heck about that? I forgot to lock my legs. Whoops. How do I... Here we go. Got it. It always works. Wait, what always works? What? Me streaming? If it doesn't work, it's because it's not working. Wise advice. Wise advice. That sounds like Velociraptor. Is that a Velociraptor quote? That sounds like a Velociraptor quote. Vaughn, are you the Velociraptor? Is Von Cube the Velociraptor? Oh heck, I learned. Ad break is finishing. Welcome back, everybody. You're a wizard. What kind of wizard? What kind of sorcery do you do? War never changes, except when it does. War never changes, except when it changes. Then it changes. But then, why am I even saying this in the first place? It doesn't exactly make sense to preface my argument with war never changes and then immediately follow it with the fact that it does change. why am I even here? Why am I narrating this? Who even am I? Am I an actual person? Or am I just an imaginary voice in another person's head? What even is existence? What even is war? What even is change? I'll have to meditate on this. Believe you can and will come up with amazing ideas for your space cat. Tautologies will be tautologies. Aww. I am the space cat. I am the cat from space. Yes, I am. Meow. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. I'll tell you what. Meow, meow, I'll tell you what. I think next time I do a VRChat stream, I'm gonna like let the temp drop down to much lower. I have it to like 64 right now. Maybe I'll have it go to like 60 or even like 58 or something. Because I'm still like kind of roasty here, just laying down on my beanbag. But beanbags do retain heat very well, so that could be why. There's anything else I want to talk about? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, is there anything you want to talk about? Any interesting things happen in your lives? We could talk about that. We could talk about Good Mythical Morning. Let's talk about that. It's time to eat coffee and drink hot water. Is that Beacon? It looks like Beacon. I love taking a big old bite out of a chunk of coffee in the morning and then chasing it with boiling hot water down my throat. That's the best. I just get like a cube of solid coffee and just bite into it, and that's my breakfast. I just go to the coffee store and I'm like, yes, I'd like a cube of coffee, please. And just hand me this solid cube. It's like one of these cubes, only it's made of coffee instead of whatever these cubes are made of. I think these cubes are made out of hopes and dreams. So we're destroying hopes and dreams effectively. Or maybe they're made out of distracting. You know what? Maybe they're made out of distracting thoughts. That's actually a better way of looking at it, right? We're removing our distracting thoughts and we're getting credits for it. And the credits are like motivation and determination and energy. Yeah, these cubes are distracting thoughts. I like that better. Dang it, I forgot I don't drink coffee that frequently anymore. Just spike your Nesquik, that will do. Wait, what do you spike it with? Do you have like liquid caffeine that you add to it? That's a thing, right? Isn't there like liquid caffeine you can just buy and add it to your drinks? I know that there's like was it 5-hour energy, like those little shot bottles? I've used those a few times while taking road trips, and they definitely help. Man, I tell you what, though, the road trip from Georgia up to Michigan, whoo-wee, that was a long one. Oh my god, I fought sleep a few times for that because my cat was just not a happy camper for that, and I just wanted to get there for his sake as soon as possible. Hi Regulus, welcome. Saw 24-hour shot bottle. That one made me scared. 24 hours in one bottle? I don't know how I feel about that. That sounds a lot. That sounds a lot. Yeah, let's leave it at that. It sounds like maybe too much. Like, warning, if you have 2 of these bottles, you will just die. Don't have 2 bottles. And as a matter of fact, you have to sign a release form before even purchasing more than 1 of these bottles that you will not drink them both at the same time. I don't think you can actually die from having too much caffeine. Maybe if in an absolutely extremely excessive amount, but I don't think I've ever read about somebody overdosing on caffeine. I'm sure it can happen, but I don't know what the actual effects of it are. But it's probably a good idea to not overdose on caffeine. I'm pretty sure that you can't overdose on caffeine just from coffee unless you just drink an exorbitant amount of coffee. But I have a feeling that before you get too much caffeine from coffee, you would just have too much water in your system and end up with hyperhydration. I don't think that's what it's called. Water toxicity, that's the one. You'd end up with water toxicity probably before having a caffeine overdose. There's a lady vibrating on the label. Made me think of what kind of situation you would need one of those. Listen. Everybody has their different specific needs for specific situations. Don't judge too much. You never know. Maybe some people will get a little sleepy in bed. That's kind of normal, right? Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Yeah, sometimes people get sleepy in bed. As a matter of fact, most people get sleepy in bed. But some people might get sleepy in bed in times when they don't want to be sleepy. So yeah, it's fine. It's probably fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's probably fine. Yeah, that was probably the longest I've ever driven in one sitting. It was about, I want to say 18 hours from Georgia to Michigan. God, it was so tiring. I actually, when I finally crossed the border from Ohio into Michigan, my eyelids were so heavy. And when I finally reached the hotel, it was such a relief, but at the same time, I was in so much pain that I couldn't sleep for like 2 hours when I first got there. But at least I was able to just lay down and rest. And the first thing I did was I brought in the my valuables, right? Like things that I really don't want people to like break into my car because they're like, ooh, shiny. It's like my computer, my suitcase, obviously my wallet and stuff like that I brought in. And of course I brought in the throwaway litter box I had for my cat. And, his food bowls so I could feed him. He was like really out of it. He was really unhappy. He's like, why did we leave home? Why are we here? What's going on? He was not a happy camper. But we're at a home now. We're in a new home now. And he's content. I wouldn't say he's happy right now because he's getting up there in age, and I've not been letting him outside as much, and he's like, why didn't you let me outside? I'm like, 'cause you're old, buddy, and also it's winter. It's like and time and time again, I've tried letting him out when it's cold, and he doesn't like it, despite having the like fluffiest fur coat of any cat I've ever had. Is that Idle Cubes? Yes, it is. This is indeed Idle Cube. Just sitting here watching things blow up the cube while we just sitting and catting. We're just catting here tonight. Just talking about a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Time is going much slower than I thought it would be, but that's fine. I don't mind. But yeah, I might wind things down here soon because my eyes are starting to get a little bit tired, as they do. Probably just because I've been in VRChat so much these past 24 hours, so I think my eyes just need a break. Maybe I should get like some eye drops or something. Time flies when one's having fun. Yeah. I don't know why, but time always seems to go slower when I'm in VR, with VR and streaming, rather. Or when I'm just talking by myself, or, like monologuing, talking with you guys, basically. When I'm actually playing a game, it seems to go by a lot faster. Especially if I'm having a lot of fun. Not that I'm not enjoying talking with you guys, I definitely am, but I don't know why. Anytime I'm streaming VR stuff, time always seems to go by slower. I'm not sure why that is. Before the pandemic, my sleep was already borked. After it, just barely sleep now. Yeah, I feel that. I'm on like a semi-reliable schedule. Sort of, a little bit. It could be better, but it could be worse. Ever since I started losing weight, though, I've noticed that my sleeping has been better. Like, I'm not sleeping as often. I don't as frequently need to take a midday nap. So, I also don't always need as much sleep. Like, I've been able to live on 6 hours, whereas before I might need like 8 or 9 hours. Heard a rumor, and I'm living proof to the contrary. What rumor? What rumor did you hear? That diabetes type 2 cannot be overcome? That's the one that you're not born with, right? Got your A1C from 12.9 to 5.6. Ayo, that's amazing. Congratulations. I love that for you. That is really cool. Congratulations on that. I love hearing success stories from people who just like, are struggling with some kind of physical ailment, but manage to push through it and basically get better. Dietary changes, that helps a lot. That's kind of what I'm doing, right? I don't know why, but today I've not really been particularly hungry. All I had today was a can of lentil soup. Granted, I had half of it before I went out to do DoorDash. And when I got back, I was... Actually, wait, no, that's not all I had. I just remembered. I have ADHD, so I never can remember what I ate or when I ate. But I finished the can of lentil soup. The second half of it, I had some cheese and some oyster crackers. That was really good. And granted, the cheese and crackers do add a little bit of calories, but it's fine. It's a little carbs. It's not going to hurt anybody. But I had cereal later at night. So, yeah, I had one can of soup with some cheese and crackers and a bowl of cereal. And that's all I ate today, which is a considerably less amount than what I've been eating for most of last year. And so far, I am down almost 30 pounds since Christmas time. And I'm very excited. I think by the summer, I could be another 30 pounds down if I keep it up, because it's so much easier to lose weight in the warmer weather, I've noticed. Wintertime, it's hard to lose weather. Wintertime, it's hard to lose weight because we want to, our bodies want to like store calories for the cold. It's, it's almost like an old instinct from, like from animals, basically, right? We're not that different. We're not that different, you and I. Earth cat, space cat, we're not that different. I just happen to walk on 2 legs and I have 4 hands. But yeah. I think when it starts warming, which it has started, thankfully, the warmer weather is going to make it so much easier to continue losing weight. I've been plateauing a little bit for the past couple of weeks, but I just noticed I'm going back. I'm back on the slope. We're back on the slope going down. So I'm really looking forward. I'm going to be in the best shape of my entire life this summer. That is my goal. That is my plan. And I'm doing my best to make it happen. But yeah, it's going to happen. We're going to do it. Oh, by the way, I think we reached our new milestone of followers tonight at 2,300. Let's go. Or is it 2,400? I don't even know. I don't keep track of my phone. No, not 23. 34? I don't know. I don't really know. I don't actually keep track of this stuff. Is 3,200. That's where we are. We're at 3,200. Let's go. New milestone. Yes. We did it. We're at 3,200 followers. New milestone. Very excited. But yeah, I might go ahead and raid out because I am getting a little bit tired. My eyes are getting a little bit tired. And I think, again, because I've just been in VRChat for so many hours these past few days, I think my eyes are they just had it and they need more rest. Less bright lights. So yeah, let's find someone to raid out to. Let's see who we can raid out to tonight. Let me go ahead and stop the YouTube stream first. All right, YouTube, any YouTubers tuning in, thank you for being here. Really appreciate you. Hope you have a good rest of your night. I'll see you next time.